Welcome to the Optimum Method, where we believe structure creates freedom and clarity changes everything. If you've ever ended a week feeling like you were busy, but not actually productive, this episode is for you. Because here's the truth. Most people don't have a time problem. They have a structure problem. They start Monday reacting, they hit Wednesday overwhelmed, and by Friday, they're just trying to survive and ready to jump into the weekend. Today, we're fixing that. I'm going to walk you through a fully structured work week system, a daily operational rhythm that tells you exactly what to focus on, when, and even why. This isn't just a theory. This is based on real operational structure, what actually works when you're managing teams, businesses, projects, or just trying to stay ahead of your own workload. Plus, I'll layer in something very powerful, a repeatable task system, so you're not reinventing your week every single time. I have created a template just for you to use and ready to implement today. So let's get into it. Let's call it out directly. Most people operate their week like this. They react to emails. They jump between tasks. They say yes to meetings and hope it all works out by the end of the week. That's not a system. That's survival. And survival creates overwhelm, missed deadlines, constant context switching, and honestly, the burnout. What's missing is intentional structure because when every day has the same weight, nothing actually gets done well. You need your focus days, decision days, execution days, and even reflection days. That's how operations actually work, and that's actually what keeps you structured and organized. Monday is not for chaos. It's your plan and prioritize day. Monday is your control center. This is where your entire week is either set up for success or completely derailed. Here's what a Monday should look like. You review your weekly goals and deadlines. Update your systems, and your systems are your project tools, your tracker, your dashboards. Set clear expectations, respond to priority emails, schedule meetings intentionally, and most importantly, block focus time. Review your team's progress, review your own progress, and assign or realign tasks. Because here's a shift most people miss. Monday is not for heavy execution. Monday is for clarity. Because if you skip this step, you spend the rest of the week guessing priorities, reworking tasks, fixing misalignment, and operationally Monday should answer what matters this week and who actually owns it. Set the foundation for the week. Tuesday is where the real work happens. It's your deep work. This is your production day. No distractions, no unnecessary meetings, no constant switching. Your Tuesday is for high priority projects, strategic thinking, research and analysis, building, creating, and solving. This also includes updating your documentation, reviewing approvals, and progressing real deliverables. And here's the key. You cannot do deep work in reactive mode. So if your Tuesday is filled with meetings, you've already lost the week. And keep in mind, I'm not saying don't schedule any meetings at all, but be intentional. If you have project work and meetings that have to be done with customers, block those up in the morning. Set that time up there so that way you can still do the catch up and the work that's due on a Tuesday in the afternoons. This is where systems actually protect your time. So take advantage of this because deep work is what actually moves the revenue, the projects, and the growth. By Wednesday, you've done the work. It is time to collaborate and align. This is your communication day. You're setting up those team meetings and you're actually attending those meetings. You're providing stakeholder updates, feedback loops, progress reviews. But here's where most teams go wrong. They communicate constantly. They feel like they're in that hamster wheel, continuing to chase those emails and follow-ups instead of being intentional. So, as an example, if you work on a project, it is very easy for everyone who owns a task to provide updates and send out emails as progress is made. Instead, you should really look to streamline the communication by using project structure where statuses are updated and can be documented and reflected on dashboards. Document it in one space. This allows everything to live in one place and makes the teams remain focused. Streamlining communication allows time to collaborate and align. Instead of having daily interruptions, random check-ins, Slack chaos, you create a centralized alignment point. Also important for adjusting priorities if needed, catch up on risks early, and reinforce that accountability. Your Wednesday answers, are we on track or do we need to pivot? Thursday is your completion and refinement day. Now you've finished what was started. Review performance metrics, identify inefficiencies, optimize processes, prepare reporting materials, and complete your daily and weekly tasks. This is where operation leaders separate themselves because they don't just complete work. They ask, what slowed this down? What can be systemized? What should never be manual again? Your Thursday is about turning effort into systems. And finally, we reflect and prepare. Friday is not a throwaway day. It's one of the most strategic days of your week. This is your reset and reinforcement day. Summarize your accomplishments, send updates or reports, clean up your inbox and workspace, plan next week's priorities, reflect on those wins and lessons. Here's the difference. Most people stop working Friday afternoons. High performance close the loop because when you don't, tasks take over. Mental clutter builds and Monday becomes reactive again and becomes that vicious cycle. Friday should answer, what did we complete and what needs to carry forward intentionally? Your week only works if your days are structured. 3 simple daily anchors. 1. Morning setup. Check your calendar, review your tasks, and identify your top 3 priorities. Your midday breaks is where you reset your focus, prevent burnout, and maintain energy. And 3, your end of day wrap includes log completed work, update systems, and prepare for tomorrow. This is what creates consistency, not motivation, not discipline. It's structure. So the weekly reset is what really sets most people apart. This is where the part most people actually skip. And this is why they feel behind every single week. So let's shift and let's learn and let's reset. Your weekly reset should include archiving completed work, reviewing long-term goals, updating templates and workflows, organizing files and folders, and setting next week's intentions. This is where you move from working in your business to working on your business. So now let's simplify this. This is not just a schedule. This is your operating system for execution. This can be applied to a project manager, your own as an individual contributor, a leader, and business owner. Your Monday is your clarity. Tuesday is your focus. Wednesday is your alignment. Thursday is your optimization. And Friday is your closure. And when you follow this, you don't feel as overwhelmed, reactive, or behind. You're going to start feeling in control, intentional, and most of all, efficient. If this episode helped you rethink how you approach your week, here's your next step. Don't just listen to this, install it. You will find the link to the document where this is outlined for you. Start using it today. Implement this to get yourself organized. Share it with your peers because together you make a great team. Start with one today, then build the system. And if you're ready to go deeper, I've linked resources and templates in the show notes to help you structure your operations without the guesswork. Because at the end of the day, structure creates freedom and clarity changes everything. Thanks for listening to the Optimum Method, and I will see you next time.